Ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about something that doesn't get nearly enough credit: the power of strong female friendships. I'm not talking about surface level friendships, the kind where you only talk about television shows, weekend plans, or what's happening at work. No, I'm talking about the kind of friendships that change your life. The ones that lift you up when you're at your lowest, push you when you feel like giving up, and remind you of your power when the world tries to convince you otherwise. Because here's the truth: strong female friendships are a superpower. They are the secret weapon that every woman needs. Yet so many of us underestimate their impact. We live in a world that often pits women against each other, telling us that success is a competition, that only a few of us can win, that another woman's success somehow takes away from our own. But when you have real, deep, unapologetic friendships with other women, you realize how false that is. You realize that we are stronger together. Think about the women in your life who truly get you. The ones who see you for who you are, not just the polished, put-together version you show the world, but the real, messy, vulnerable you. The ones who don't let you shrink yourself, who remind you of your worth when you forget, who challenge you to do better, be better, dream bigger. These are the friendships that change lives. And if you don't have them yet, I promise you they are worth seeking out. Because strong female friendships aren't just about having fun, they are about growth. They are about accountability. Your real friends won't let you settle for less than you deserve. They won't let you stay in toxic relationships, sabotage your own success, or give up on yourself when things get hard. They will tell you the truth even when it's uncomfortable, even when it's the last thing you want to hear, because that's what love looks like. And trust me, we all need friends like that. And let's talk about something else. Support from other women is life-changing. Society has trained us to compete, to compare, to feel threatened by each other's success. But real friendships break that pattern. When women come together and support each other, everyone wins. Because your friend's success doesn't take anything away from you. It proves what's possible for you. When one woman rises, she opens the door for others. And when you surround yourself with strong, ambitious, kind-hearted women, their energy elevates you. Their courage gives you permission to be courageous too. Their success reminds you that it's possible for you. And let's be real, female friendships are a form of self-care. In a world that constantly demands more from you, that tells you to work harder, look better, be more, do more, your friendships are a place where you can just be. You don't have to impress anyone. You don't have to prove anything. You can laugh until your stomach hurts, vent about your struggles, cry if you need to, and walk away feeling lighter. Because being truly seen and understood is one of the most powerful forms of healing. So here's my challenge to you. Take a good look at your circle, because the women you surround yourself with will shape your future. If your friendships drain you instead of energizing you, if they make you feel insecure instead of empowered, if they bring drama instead of peace, it's time to make a change. Find the women who make you feel unstoppable. And if you already have them, nurture those friendships like they're the most valuable thing in your life, because they are. At the end of the day, your success, your happiness, your ability to handle life's challenges, it all comes down to the people you choose to have in your corner. And when you have strong, supportive, incredible women in your corner, there's nothing you can't do. The strength of female friendships is one of the most powerful forces in life. When you have a circle of women who truly support you, challenge you, and celebrate you, you become unstoppable. These friendships are not just about fun and companionship. They are about growth, resilience, and empowerment. They provide the kind of support that fuels your confidence, reminds you of your worth, and helps you navigate the inevitable ups and downs of life. There is something special about the way women uplift each other. When you are surrounded by strong, positive female friendships, you feel a sense of security that allows you to take risks, chase your dreams, and face challenges with courage. You know that no matter what happens, you have people in your corner who will catch you if you fall. That kind of support is rare, and when you have it, it can transform your entire life. One of the most powerful aspects of strong female friendships is the ability to be seen and understood without judgment. In a world that constantly demands perfection, where women are often expected to balance careers, relationships, families, and personal growth while always appearing composed, having friends who see the real you is invaluable. With them, you don't have to pretend. You don't have to hide your struggles. You can be vulnerable. And instead of being judged, you are met with love and encouragement. This kind of emotional safety is crucial for confidence. The more you feel accepted and supported, the more you believe in yourself. Your friends become a mirror, reflecting back your strengths when you can't see them yourself. They remind you of who you are when self-doubt creeps in. They push you forward when fear tries to hold you back. That's the kind of power that exists in true female friendships, the power to make you stronger than you ever thought you could be. But it's not just about emotional support. Strong female friendships also inspire action. When you surround yourself with ambitious, driven women, their energy becomes contagious. Seeing your friends go after their goals makes you want to go after yours. Their success doesn't intimidate you, it motivates you. It shows you what's possible. Instead of competition, there's collaboration. Instead of jealousy, there's celebration. You lift each other higher, knowing that there is room for all of you to win. Too often, society teaches women to see each other as rivals rather than allies. From a young age, we are conditioned to compare ourselves who is prettier, who is more successful, who has the better relationship, who is doing life right. This mindset is damaging, and it holds so many women back from experiencing the true power of female friendships. The truth is, life is not a competition. There is no single path to success or happiness. And when women stop competing and start supporting each other, incredible things happen. Think about the strongest friendships in your life, the ones where there is no jealousy, no backhanded compliments, no silent competition, only love, encouragement, and a genuine desire to see each other succeed. Those friendships give you energy. They make you feel capable, inspired, and ready to take on the world. They remind you that you are never alone, no matter what challenges come your way. That is why they are a superpower. Women who stand together create an unshakable force. When one of you is struggling, the others lift her up. When one of you achieves something incredible, the others celebrate like it's their own win. There is a sense of unity, of strength in numbers. It's the kind of support system that makes even the most difficult challenges feel manageable. And let's not forget about the pure joy that comes with strong female friendships. The laughter, the deep conversations, the shared experiences that no one else would understand. These friendships are a source of light asterisk asterisk. The best friends in your life are not just the ones who cheer for you. They are the ones who hold you accountable. They don't just tell you what you want to hear. They tell you what you need to hear. They remind you of your power when you forget. They challenge you to be better when you're tempted to settle. They love you enough to push you, even when it's uncomfortable, because real friendship isn't just about support, it's about growth. We live in a world that celebrates comfort, a world that tells us to stay in our lane, to play it safe, to avoid rocking the boat. But the truth is, growth doesn't happen in comfort. It happens when you are challenged, and the strongest friendships are the ones that refuse to let you stay small. They don't allow you to sit in self-doubt, make excuses, or give up on yourself. Instead, they remind you who you are, even in the moments when you can't see it for yourself. Think about the people in your life who have truly changed you for the better. They weren't the ones who just nodded along and agreed with everything you said. They were the ones who challenged you. The ones who called you out when you were playing small. The ones who said, I love you, but you are capable of so much more than this. And maybe in the moment, it stung. Maybe you didn't want to hear it, but deep down, you knew they were right. That's the kind of friendship that transforms you, the kind that doesn't just support you, but elevates you. When you have people in your life who hold you to a higher standard, you become stronger, more resilient, and more willing to chase your potential. You stop settling for good enough and start striving for the greatness that has always been inside you. The thing about accountability is that it's not always easy to receive. When a real friend calls you out on something, your first instinct might be to get defensive. It's human nature to want to protect yourself, to justify your actions, to explain why you're doing what you're doing. But the most powerful thing you can do is listen, asterisk, asterisk, because when someone truly cares about you, their criticism isn't meant to tear you down. It's meant to build you up. This is why who you surround yourself with matters so much. Asterisk, asterisk. The people in your life either push you forward or hold you back. If you surround yourself with people who let you stay in a place of complacency, who never challenge you, who let you make excuses, then guess what? You'll stay stuck. But when you surround yourself with women who demand your best, everything changes. You start rising to the level of your environment. You start expecting more from yourself. There's a reason why some of the most successful, confident, and powerful women all say the same thing. You need people in your life who will challenge you. Asterisk, asterisk, you need friends who won't let you self-sabotage, who won't let you settle for relationships that don't honor you, who won't let you shrink yourself to make other people comfortable. These women are not your competition. They are your greatest asset. They are the ones who will push you toward everything you are meant to become. And let's be real sometimes. Accountability isn't about the big life-changing moments. Sometimes it's about the little things. It's about the friend who reminds you to put yourself first when you're burning out. It's the one who says, girl, you deserve better, when you're making excuses for someone who isn't treating you right. It's the one who pushes you to apply for the job, to take the risk, to bet on yourself when you're hesitating. These small moments add up. They shape the way you see yourself. They change the way you show up in the world. The best part? When you surround yourself with women who hold you accountable, you start doing the same for them. You start showing up for each other in ways that create real impact. You become each other's greatest motivators. There is something profoundly life-changing about being surrounded by women who genuinely support and uplift each other. The world often conditions women to believe that their success is limited, that they must compete with one another for opportunities, for recognition, for love. But the truth is, there is enough space for all of us to win. Asterisk, asterisk. And when women stop seeing each other as competition and start embracing the power of community, they unlock an entirely new level of strength, success, and joy. Think about the times in your life when you felt truly supported, when another woman stepped in, lifted you up, encouraged you, or simply believed in you. Asterisk, asterisk. Maybe it was a friend who reminded you of your worth after a bad breakup. Maybe it was a mentor who encouraged you to take a career leap you weren't sure you were ready for. Maybe it was a coworker who vouched for you in a room full of decision makers. These moments aren't small. They are life-changing. The truth is, support from other women is one of the most powerful things you can experience. Asterisk, asterisk. When another woman sees your potential, when she cheers for you, when she pushes you to go after what you deserve, it changes the way you see yourself. It makes you feel braver. It reminds you that you don't have to do everything alone. And the more you experience that kind of support, the more you start believing in yourself in a way you never did before. Asterisk, asterisk. But for too long, women have been told a different story. We've been fed the idea that there is only so much success to go around, that if one woman gets ahead, it somehow takes away from another, that we have to fight for attention, for approval, for validation. This mindset is toxic And it holds so many women back because instead of seeing each other as allies, too many of us have been conditioned to see each other as threats. The reality is collaboration will always be more powerful than competition. Asterisk, asterisk. When women support each other instead of tearing each other down, we all rise. Success isn't a limited resource. One woman's achievement doesn't diminish another's. It proves that more is possible. It opens doors. It expands what we believe can be done. And when we recognize this, we stop wasting energy on comparison and start investing in each other. Asterisk, asterisk. And let's talk about that comparison for a second because it's everywhere. Social media has made it easier than ever to feel like you're falling behind, like everyone else has it all figured out while you're still struggling. But here's what you need to know. No one has it all figured out. Asterisk, asterisk. Behind every perfectly curated photo, behind every success story, there is struggle, doubt, failure, and moments of uncertainty. And when women are open and honest with each other, when we share our struggles instead of just our highlight reels, something amazing happens. We realize that we are not alone. That's what real support looks like. It's not just about celebrating the wins. It's about showing up for each other in the hard moments. It's about being the friend who says, I've been there too, and you're going to get through this. It's about choosing to lift each other up instead of tearing each other down. And the best part, the more you support other women, the more that energy comes back to you. The more you celebrate someone else's success, the more you start to believe that success is possible for you too. The more you empower others, the more you step into your own power. Asterisk, asterisk. If you want to change your life, start by changing the way you show up for the women around you. Be the one who encourages, who motivates, who helps. Be the one who refuses to engage in gossip, who stops tearing other women down, who actively chooses to be a source of positivity and strength. Because the more we create a culture of support and collaboration, the stronger we all become. And let's be clear, this isn't just about personal relationships. Women are natural nurturers. We give, we support, we show up for the people we love. But somewhere along the way, many of us forget that we also need support, asterisk, asterisk. We get so used to being the strong one, the reliable one, the one who always has it together, that we don't ask for help even when we desperately need it. And that is why strong female friendships are not a luxury. They are a necessity, asterisk, asterisk. Having women in your life who truly have your back isn't just about companionship, it's about survival. It's about having a safe space where you can let your guard down, where you don't have to be the strong one all the time. It's about knowing that even on your hardest days, even when life feels overwhelming, you are not alone. Asterisk, asterisk. We live in a world that glorifies independence. The idea of being a self-made woman is celebrated everywhere. And yes, being strong and self-sufficient is amazing. But the truth is, no one thrives alone. Asterisk, asterisk. No matter how capable you are, no matter how independent you've become, you still need people. You need connection. You need support. You need a tribe of women who remind you that it's okay to lean on them when life gets heavy. And let's be real, life gets heavy for all of us. There will be seasons when everything feels like it's falling apart, when you doubt yourself, when you feel exhausted, when you don't know how you're going to keep moving forward. In those moments, the strength of your friendships can be the difference between breaking down and breaking through. Asterisk, asterisk, A. Simple conversation with a friend who understands, a text that reminds you you're loved. A moment of laughter in the middle of chaos. These things matter. They keep you going. The problem is many women hesitate to ask for help because they don't want to be a burden. They convince themselves that everyone else is too busy, that their struggles aren't important enough, that they should be able to handle things on their own. But here's the truth. Real friends don't see you as a burden. Asterisk, asterisk. They want to be there for you. They want to support you just as much as you support them, but they can't help if they don't know you need it. So many women suffer in silence, battling stress, anxiety, heartbreak, and exhaustion alone, simply because they're afraid to reach out. But strong friendships exist to lighten that load. Asterisk. Asterisk, they exist to remind you that you don't have to carry everything by yourself. And when you finally allow yourself to receive the support you so freely give to others, everything shifts. You realize that vulnerability isn't weakness, it's strength. You realize that you are not failing by asking for help. You are thriving by allowing yourself to be human. Asterisk. Asterisk. Think about the times you've been there for your friends. You didn't see them as weak for needing support, did you? You didn't judge them for struggling. If anything, it made you love them more. So why is it so hard to give yourself the same grace? The strongest women are not the ones who pretend they don't need anyone. They are the ones who know when to ask for support. Asterisk, asterisk. They are the ones who surround themselves with people who pour into them just as much as they pour into others. They are the ones who understand that life is not meant to be navigated alone. Asterisk, asterisk. And let's talk about the power of reciprocity in friendship. When you have true, strong female friendships, there is an unspoken balance. Sometimes you're the one who needs support. Sometimes you're the one giving it. But when the foundation is strong, when the friendship is built on mutual love and respect, there is never any resentment. There is only trust, asterisk, asterisk, trust, that when life knocks you down, your friends will be there. Trust that when they need you, you'll show up. Trust that no matter what happens, you are in this together. Asterisk, asterisk. This is why nurturing female friendships is so important. You can't expect support if you never invest in your relationships. There is something powerful about having women in your life who truly understand you women, who know your past, your struggles, your victories, and your heart. These are the friendships that don't just offer companionship, they offer healing. Asterisk, asterisk. In a world that constantly tells women to be strong, to keep pushing, to handle everything on their own, strong female friendships create a space where you don't have to pretend. They allow you to show up exactly as you are, flawed, vulnerable, and real. Healing doesn't always come from solitude. Sometimes it comes from being seen. It comes from sitting across from a friend who looks you in the eyes and says, I get it. I've been there too. It comes from a late night conversation where you finally say the thing you've been afraid to admit out loud. And instead of judgment, you're met with understanding. There is something deeply restorative about being surrounded by women who hold space for you, who don't need you to be perfect, who don't ask you to hide your pain, but who simply remind you that you are not alone. So many women carry silent battles, whether it's heartbreak, self-doubt, anxiety, or past trauma. And while healing is often an internal journey, it is not meant to be a lonely one. The love and support of the right friendships can be the very thing that gives you the strength to move forward. Because when you're going through something painful, when you feel lost or broken, what you need most is connection. You need the kind of friendship that reminds you that you are still worthy, still whole, still capable of joy. And let's talk about laughter, because sometimes healing doesn't come in the form of deep conversations or heartfelt advice. Sometimes it comes in the form of laughing until your stomach hurts over something ridiculous with your best friends. It comes from the kind of joy that sneaks up on you when you weren't expecting it, the kind of moments that remind you life is still beautiful, even when it's hard. The power of friendship isn't just in the heavy moments, it's in the light ones too. It's in the spontaneous road trips, the dance parties in the kitchen, the inside jokes that don't make sense to anyone else. It's in the random texts that say, thinking about you today, and the friend who refuses to let you wallow in sadness for too long before dragging you out of the house. These moments matter. They are healing in their own way because they remind you that life isn't just about survival. It's about living asterisk, asterisk. And then there's the kind of healing that comes from forgiveness, learning to forgive yourself, to forgive your past, to let go of the things that have weighed you down for too long. The right friends don't just help you heal from what the world has done to you. They help you heal from what you've done to yourself. They help you see yourself in a new light. They remind you that you are not your mistakes, your failures, or your past. Asterisk. Asterisk, they see the best in you even when you can't see it for yourself. There is also something incredibly healing about friendships that stand the test of time. The ones that have seen you through different seasons of life, the awkward phases, the heartbreaks, the career changes, the moments of self-discovery. When you have women in your life who have been there through it all, it gives you a sense of stability in an ever-changing world. No matter what happens, no matter how much life shifts, you know you have people who will always be there. That kind of consistency is rare, and it's something to be deeply grateful for. Healing is not always about finding solutions. Sometimes it's simply about having someone to walk through the storm with you. Asterisk, asterisk. A strong female friendship doesn't necessarily fix everything, but it does make everything easier to bear. Asterisk, asterisk, it reminds you that you are not alone in this world, that you don't have to carry your burdens in silence,